He's walking out now, Mr. Secretary. He's making his way. Let's pause for a moment, see if he speaks or if he's just going to wave and head over to Marine One. I'm going to see if we can hear this. Let's pause for a moment.
Mr. President, how many staff are sick? How many of your staff are sick?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you think you might be a super spreader, Mr. President?
You see Marine One flying over the Jefferson Memorial, the Washington Monument over there. We saw it just a minute or so flying over the Pentagon, then flying over Reagan National Airport, now making its way, you see the White House, making its way to the South Lawn. That's the way it comes in. It makes sort of a U-turn as it heads to the South Lawn of the White House. Brian Stelter, this is really a pretty amazing photo op that we've been seeing over these past 10 minutes, this brief flight of Marine One.
A photo op and a power trip, Wolf, a literal power trip. Think about what we're seeing, the Pentagon in the distance. We are seeing the president exerting his power, right? The leader of the executive branch showing off all of the tools at his disposal. And it reminds me a little bit of the night of the Republican National Convention when the president there on that same South Lawn held his acceptance speech. It was just a few short weeks ago. And he used that same stage that he is now using to portray a victory from the coronavirus. When he is still quite sick, when every indication is that he is not at all out of the woods, but he wants us all to see and believe he's out of the woods. It is a contradiction in front of our eyes, and it's hard for folks to wrap their heads around. So I hope that doctors and experts on all the channels, including on the president's favorite channel, are putting this in context and explaining that the president is trying to portray himself as the winner against a deadly virus, but it is the virus that is in charge.
Jim Acosta is over at the White House for us. Jim, the Marine One about to land on the South Lawn of the White House. The president will walk down those stairs, head towards the entrance of the White House. I guess there's a pool of reporters, photojournalists already stationed there, Jim, and we'll ask the president questions. We'll see if he answers any questions or if he just says thank you and gives a thumbs up.
Oh, that's right, Wolf. They'll try to ask him some questions as he comes into the White House. But keep in mind, this is not just the president returning to the White House. This may be patient zero. This is the virus coming back to the White House. And I will tell you, Wolf, having been here all day, it is eerily quiet and empty inside the corridors of the West Wing. With Kayleigh McEnany, the White House press secretary, testing positive for the virus, 2 press assistants testing positive for the virus. They evacuated much of the West Wing earlier today. All of those staffers have gone home. Just about all of those staffers have gone home. So forget about the emperor has no clothes. The emperor has no staff tonight, and they're going to have to ramp that back up, Wolf, to get this White House up to speed for the return of the president. I mean, it is sort of extraordinary to think about. And I will tell you, there are members of the press corps who are concerned about this. I was just talking with a print photographer not too long ago who was asking me, Jim, would you mind not asking the president any questions when he returns to the White House? Because I don't want the president to come over and breathe on me when he answers his questions. Wolf, and that is not an exaggeration. That is these are the kinds of conversations that are going on over here at the White House right now because people are petrified. They are frightened that this virus is just working its way through the grounds of the White House and infecting people left and right. And the president may think he's flexing his muscles right now and he's about to go out on the campaign trail and go back to the way things were. But just about everybody else, not just in the press, but among his staff, people are just petrified that this is getting out of control.
Yeah, it's a really nerve-wracking matter. And some members of the White House press corps have already come down with COVID-19,
That's right? That's right.
Do we know how many?
We believe 3 right now, and Michael Shear of the New York Times is one of them. And as he has been explaining over the last couple of days, nobody from the White House reached out to him to let him know that they were doing contact tracing. So it appears They are not doing the kind of contact tracing that you would expect after a super spreader event inside the White House. And so, yes, Wolf, reporters are getting infected. I just got another COVID test back yesterday. We're all getting tested repeatedly because we're concerned about contracting this virus. And it is just a very serious, dangerous situation for anybody on the grounds here. And I'll tell you, I have my mask in my ear in my pocket right now. Because as soon as I'm done with this live shot, I put my mask back on. That is the way life is over here right now, Wolf. We have to take every precaution at every waking moment as we're on the grounds here. It is just that dangerous and risky being here on the grounds right now.
And you can see the door over there with the American flags on the balcony at the White House. We're looking at it from the south lawn of the White House. The president may go up there, either wave or has another little photo opportunity up there. Jamie Gangel is watching all of this unfold. We're not going to see, we'll get the video of the president walking down the stairs of Marine One, making his way towards the residence there at the back of the White House, as we all know, Jamie. And we'll have to get that videotape and show it to our viewers. We're not going to, I don't think we're going to be able to show it live, but we will at some point see the president, I believe, given the fact that those flags are out there, the door is open, the lights are there, the president at some point will walk up to that balcony and at least show himself and wave to the American people.
No question, Wolf. And I just want to underscore something that Brian Stelter said about the president showing off. We have, for the last 10 minutes, been showing...
There you see him. Hold on a minute, Jamie. You can see the president. Clearly, he didn't stop and talk to reporters, but he's walking up those stairs. And let's see what he does. I assume he'll pause and wave. Let me pause for a second. Well, clearly the photo op there, you saw the president walk up, he's standing there, and he did take off his mask, put it in his pocket. I don't know what kind of statement he's trying to make by showing off that he could take off his mask. Gives a thumbs up over there, but it's clearly all about the photo op. The president wants to show he's back in action, and that's why he took off his mask, trying to give some sort of symbolic gesture there. And it's not necessarily the right gesture to give at this point. You see one photographer, a White House photographer there up on the balcony with him. I hope he knows what he's doing, that White House photographer. Could be pretty dangerous because the president clearly, Sanjay, very quickly to you, Sanjay, the president clearly is very contagious, right? We don't have Sanjay right now, but clearly the president is contagious right now. He's saluting, he's standing there, he's going to go inside. It's really, I dare to say, a rather reckless development that the president is doing. As contagious as he is with COVID-19, he took off his mask, is saluting, and he clearly is more interested in the photo op right now than getting inside. You see Marine One now leaving the south lawn of the White House, but the president still there, trying to show that things are getting back to normal. I guess that's his message. That's what he's trying to show. But clearly, the fact that he took off his mask is rather reckless. I will say that. I want to turn over our coverage right now to Erin Burnett. She's watching all of this unfold. Erin?
All right, you see the President of the United States there, looking out from the White House. His mask is off. He has coronavirus. First thing he did after he got off Marine One, which you just saw lifting off there, just like a reality show that this was, lifting off the president there without a mask. He gets off, walks up those steps.
Thank you for watching,
goes
guys.
between the flags,
Like and subscribe.
faces
Leave a
the
comment down
cameras,
below. I subscribe.
takes off his mask.